Hello everyone and welcome back to Sew on Wednesday. Are you ready to do something really fun? Look at these. Aren't these adorable? I just love them. They're little pillows I made. And they also can be used for pin cushions. But aren't they the cutest? I just love them. I just love these. I just keep making them. I'm addicted. Okay, I admit it. I'm addicted to hand embroidery and making these little pillows. So anyway, I'm going to show you guys how to make them. It's so quick, so easy. First of all, on my Pinterest account, on Sew on Wednesdays, the name of my Pinterest account, I've got a lot of these patterns already pinned out there, and I just copied some on some paper here. And what you need to remember is to make the images about 2 to 2.5 inches, no more than that, in height. Well, aren't these all cute? I'm planning on sewing all of these. Oh my gosh, they're just so cute. This is the one we're going to make today. I've already got that embroidered. So anyway, I'm going to show you really quick how to make these adorable little pillows. Okay, let me get my supplies here. Okay, here we go. Isn't that cute, the little kitten? All right, so what you need, you're going to need a front and a back, and it's going to be a square. I just cut this little square out so I could just lay it right on the fabric and trace it out so I could center the picture on it. It's 3.5 by 3.5 is the square side. So the front and the back will be the same size. You're going to need a piece of ribbon for your little tab, and that's 2.5 inches long. And I'm using this kind of crushed, what is this? It's velvet trim, that's what it is. I think I got it at Walmart. Not Walmart, I think it was Hobby Lobby. It was Hobby Lobby. And it came with 3 beautiful colors. It had pink, this mint green, and this cream. Isn't that beautiful? So anyways, so I've used all 3 colors on mine. I just love them. So anyway, that'll be 2.5 inches long, and this is so easy to make. So first thing you need to do is you need to fold this piece of ribbon that's going to be your little tab, and you're going to bring it over to your sewing machine. You're going to center this in the front like this part facing down. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to sew just a little bit on there just to be able to catch it with the sewing machine. And the reason I'm doing this first is because a couple of these I tried just sewing these together like that, and this got kind of wonky on me. So I thought, well, I'm going to just go ahead and sew this just enough to catch it to begin with, so I'll have it centered and it'll be straight, and then I'll sew the other part on. So the first thing you're going to do, this is your top, you're going to put this like that and go sew it at the sewing machine. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. See, I just sewed in just a little bit just to catch it, just like that. Now you're going to put right sides together. Just like that. This is so easy to make, but they're so cute. Oh my gosh. Just a warning, they are addicting. It's addictive, I'm telling you. I watch television at night, and this is what I'm doing. I'm embroidering. I just love to embroidery, and I'm always working on some kind of project. And I've had the best time making these tiny little pillows with my little embroidery. So what you're going to do is just pin that all together, and you're just going to run a little seam, maybe 1/4 of an inch in, and sew it all the way around. Don't leave an opening. Just sew it all the way around. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, So the seam is all the way around. We did not leave an opening. And what I'm going to do, next I'm just going to clip the corners a little bit, just a little bit, so they'll point out real nicely when we turn it inside out. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to turn it over to the back, and we're just going to cut maybe an inch, no bigger than that, because whatever you cut here is going to have to be covered with this yo-yo. Okay, so make sure you pull these two fabrics apart, because you don't want to cut the front. So just pull it apart like that, pinch it and pull it apart, and you're just gonna make a little hole, just clip it like that, and just go like this, just making a little cut that way, turn it over, make a little cut that way, just enough to turn it. That should do it. We'll only make it just a little bit bigger. Okay. All right, now you're going to just turn this inside out like this. I just think these pillows are so cute. I really do. And if you want to make them as a pincushion and they're too light, you know, because pincushions need a little weight to them sometimes, you can always stuff a little bit of rice in here, and it'll give it some weight so it's not flopping all over the place when you're trying to stick it with pins. So, oh my gosh, that's going to be so cute. I've got this little thing. This comes in that poly stuffing. A stick or end of a crochet needle will work, but let's kind of push out those corners here like that. I just love making stuff like this. I just think they're so original, so cute, and so vintage. My all-time favorite embroidery patterns are the vintage ones. I just think they're just so sweet. Anyway, that is so, so cute. Okay, next thing you're going to do is we're going to stuff this baby. Let's get some stuffing. I'm just using the polyfill. I guess you could use cotton or whatever you have on hand, but this is what I'm going to use, and I'm going to stuff it real tight. I'm going to go to the corners first, push it in as hard as I can. And then I'll work my way to the center. I plan on putting all my little pillows in a little basket and displaying them. I haven't got my basket yet. I've got to find one, but I'm thinking of a little white basket maybe, so they can just stand them up in there, and they just look so cute. And I may make a couple of people one as a pincushion, as a gift, and I will probably put some rice. Like I see, I've got it stuffed pretty almost halfway with the stuffing, and I would probably put rice right now in the center before I sew it up. I would fill it with stuffing halfway and then put a little bit of rice right there just to give it some weight. It'll make a nice pincushion. So anyway, just in case you guys want to do that, that will work. So let's get this baby all stuffed up here. Okay, I think that's pretty good right there. Oh my gosh, that is so cute. Oh my goodness. Now you've got to admit that is cute. Ha! All right, the next step is I'm going to get some needle and thread, some white thread. Well, you can use any color thread because we're going to be covering this up with a yo-yo. I'm going to stuff a little bit more. One more in there. Okay. All right. Let me see. I've got to find some thread because you know what? I don't have any thread or a needle sitting here. Okay, I'll be right back. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Found some thread. I hope that's long enough. We'll see. So all you're going to do is go in here. And this doesn't have to be really neat because you're going to be covering this up. So pinch it together as tight as you can and just sew a whip stitch like that. And just pull it together. There we go. This is so quick. Oh, that noise you just heard, I think it was my door, my alarm system. Someone just went outside. It's such a beautiful day here. It's almost 75 degrees, so it's a beautiful day compared to what it was last week. I live in Texas, and that snowstorm came through, and oh my gosh, it was like a -2. And now today, a week later, is 78. Amazing how fast the weather can change. So anyway, okay, that's all sewed up. So now I want to get my yo-yo, and let me see how. This yo-yo is probably about 2 inches or 2.5 inches in height. So anyway, but look at that. It covers that perfectly. And what I'm using to attach it with is this fabric fusion. Oh, I love this stuff. Oh my gosh, this works so great. I'm just going to put a little bit on here like that. And don't forget to sew your button on there. I guess you could do it without the button, but I just think it's adorable with the button. It just adds a little bit more to it. Is my stuff all won't come out? Oh my goodness. Hold on, hold on. Don't you just love it when this stuff gets clogged up? Ah. Let's see if that unclogged it. I'm afraid to squeeze it really. There you go. I'm afraid to squeeze it too hard, or, you know, it may blow out. There we go. Just go around the edge with a little bit and then get some in the center. And this does not take long to stick on there. The direction says 1 hour to 2 hours, but I notice as soon as I stick it on, it kind of stays. But what you can do is lay something heavy down on it for an hour if you want to make sure it stays on there and attaches. But anyway, I have no problem with it. So isn't that cute? Oh my gosh. Adorable. Well, I hope you make some of these. You'll have so much fun. And again, you can go to my Pinterest, Sew on Wednesday. I'll try to link it below if I can. And I've got a lot of these patterns already out there. And French Knot is another website you can go to get some of these patterns. And Graphic Fairies, I think, is another one. So anyway, I hope you have fun making these. I certainly have. All right, y'all have a wonderful day. I'll see you next time. Bye now.